Good morning. The COVID-19 crisis has shown us that access to reliable energy lies at the core of development, especially in the African context. Reliable energy services are key to preventing and fighting COVID-19. They are necessary to power health facilities, supply clean water, and provide refrigeration for food and medicines. They are also critical for the digital infrastructure needed to fight the pandemic, cope with social distancing, and ensure business continuity. Yet, those services are lacking in Africa. Less than 1/3 of African health facilities benefit from reliable electricity, and only 43% of the population is electrified. COVID-19 is also putting a strain on electricity providers, especially utilities and off-grid companies. And this situation is threatening electricity access in Africa. Maintaining the sector viability will be important in this immediate crisis, but also for the economic recovery. It will be needed to build resilience against future shocks and to achieve universal access across the continent. Over the last 3 years, we helped countries provide new electricity connections to over 30 million people. And just in the past 2 years, we committed about $1 billion for mini-grids and off-grid systems, which over 80% of the new commitment that we have made in sub-Saharan Africa. Recognizing that renewable energy and energy efficiency play a key role in tackling climate change, we also provided $9.4 billion in financing for renewable energy and energy efficiency projects over the last 5 years. For instance, we have a strong scaling solar program which brings together all the World Bank products and services to create viable solar energy markets. It's interesting to note that Zambia is the first country to implement this program. A plant that is expected to supply 30,000 homes and businesses have been built. The program will complement the country's hydro-based system and save the government money in electricity costs. The Zambia project is a success story that we are trying to replicate across the continent. Moreover, since 3 billion people continue to cook with polluting fuels, we decided to scale up investments for clean cooking by launching a Clean Cooking Fund last year. The fund is expected to raise $500 million and will be the largest of its kind. Another energy priority for us is regional integration. This summer, our board approved the West Africa Regional Trade Program. The policy program aims to remove barriers to electricity trade in order to achieve 3 objectives. First, lower electricity costs for consumers. Second, support the competitiveness of firms. Third, improve resilience and reliability of supply. Currently, only 50% of the West African population have access to electricity, and those who do pay some of the highest price in the world. Actually, the cost double the cost paid by the consumers in East Africa. In addition, electricity services are often unreliable, with an average of 44 hours of outage per month. These numbers show that this program has the potential to be a game changer in the region. Lastly, we will soon be launching a major initiative on energy access in Africa, which is expected to play a leading role in the global effort to achieve SDG 7 in 2030. Our ambition is to reach 3 big targets within the next 10 years. First, access to electricity for 800 million people, 100% of health clinics and schools electrified, and finally, access to clean cooking for 500 million people. To do so, we will need to join forces with governments, development banks, private sector investors, and the civil society. Let's all work together to make these things happen and end the energy poverty that Africa is facing. Thank you, and I wish you an excellent conference. Bye.